Larry and Gary.
Don't steal my line.
That's me and you.
That's me and you.
You can't
Something
throw it to
wrong.
yourself.
Jesus. All right, I'm off. See you guys.
Yeah, bye. He's done. He's out of here. He's left. We're going to jump into the game. Our host, he's given up on us. We're a lost cause, Lacoste. Stealing his jobs. Disgraceful. Here we go. NIP. Game 2 up against Vici Gaming.
It's gonna be a really tough Monkey King game because of all the vision. Zeus and Spectre plus traps. Witch Doctor, he's gone.
Well, first blood for NIP. Easy peasy onto DY. So Saxa on the puck. Position for puck. 3-3 is on the Sand King. I'm a big fan of this. We love 3-3 on his Sand King, these initiation heroes, especially when he's able to potentially dominate the laning stage as well.
Yeah, Saxa got the first blood, bought the Null Talisman recipe and 1 extra sentry ward, so they have 2 sentries, 1 on Sand King, 1 on him.
Fade, do you have enough mangoes, buddy? He's scouting for wards.
He's gonna find it.
He's Radiant. That's the Radiant ward.
He's gonna find his own ward.
He's gonna find his own ward, buddy. Bounty runes, it looks like we might just get 3 for NIP. In fact, it does go that way. Yang and Fade up top, down bottom is DY with that Paparazzi Spectre. And Ori will, of course, be that mid TA.
You have done
Oh dear, PC crash. We don't like that. Fata will be the lane matchup versus the Templar Assassin. How do you feel this goes? You said you've seen a couple of players or teams have that Monkey versus the TA and do reasonably well or do okay?
Yeah, they do well because he also wants to go for Orb of Venom, so you are trading hits. They're basically half melee, half range heroes, so have the same range. Seems like we're ready to go. And look at the build on Ace. He has Orb of Venom on Phantom Lancer, a lot of like kill potential, harassing. This is what I saw first time when OG Anna rejoined. Because he's playing with the Abaddon, means that he doesn't have to have that much heal in the laning stage.
He didn't get his tree stolen, fortunately. Ace is still getting a bit of a pummeling here from Fade and Yang with that level 1 Thunderbolt. And of course the Wraithfire Blast. Looks like a pretty even trade of regen across. Yang maybe a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of aggression that came out from NIP so early on. Another quick stun in onto PPD. Fade with another Thunderbolt. Not quite going to finish him off, and PPD can deny himself with a quick little Mist Coil.
Nicely done. Now he's going to come back to a lane. Ace is already full HP. He's going to bring some items to his body. Let's see how mid lane's doing. 4-2 against the 4-0 on this TA. Orb of Venom being delivered to Monkey King.
And once TA reaches level 3, should get a little bit better for her. Being able to get additional denies anyway, as we see Fata with a couple of denies over the TA, and being able to force her away from that creep wave. Ori not too disturbed though, and there we have it. Denies out the range creep, does give over the Jingu. Fata with those 4 stacks, being able to slap down the creeps. And then down bottom, Paparazzi farming up a storm, 6-1. Saxa's puck and 3-3 Sand King dragging the creep wave back to that tier 1, but it's Fade who goes for a very, very swift TP.
Oh,
Not
that's
swift
huge.
enough though.
Sometimes it's better to die than try to TP like that. It's high risk, low reward if you do it, and now he needs to do Walk of Shame.
Yeah, I thought he was fine, honestly. I thought he'd got that nailed down. Not quite good enough from the Zeus, unfortunately.
If he moved a bit more to the tower to get the extra armor and then try to TP out, that would have saved him.
That would have saved him. Got bonus armor, pretty powerful. Fata again, looking for those 4 stacks. Not quite getting them from Ori this time. Oh, it's a really interesting battle in the mid lane. It's Monkey King coming out pretty heavily on top. Fata just non-stop running towards the TA. Whenever she shows on the lane, gets the 3 stacks up, forces her to play very defensively, and gets all of the CS in the meanwhile. Of course, popping out that mischief whenever possible. Down bot, 3-3. Clipped by the cask, but he's got the Burrow Strike back into the river. Perfectly fine for the Sand King to escape from that scenario, while Saxa pushing a bit of damage towards DY. It is a level 3 Witch Doctor, though. Both of them level 3 on this Radiant side, Spectre and Witch Doctor. A slight experience lead there over the puck and the Sand King.
I love when players take 1 point in Voodoo Restoration. He took it level 1 just to keep Spectre alive because of the harassment coming out from Puck and Sand King. And mid lane, you can see the difference and why Monkey King is considered as a counter to TA. He's, at least in the laning stage, 21-9 against 12-1.
That's a weird, scrappy fight going on top lane. PPD's run in, run out, shaking it all about. Ace healed up by the missed coil. The shield is there to pick off Yang. The turnaround is beautiful, but not good enough.
Come on.
Fade gets the kill on Ace, who then immediately loses his own life. PPD denies himself to the creep, so suicides, I guess, with the missed call by throwing it into the creep wave.
Nothing wrong here.
4 heroes dead.
Is level 3 right now, will TP back to a lane. I mean, it's a position 5 Abaddon who has boots and magic wand at 4 minutes. This is insanely good. Like, he can play for another 30 minutes without getting a single item. Ideally, you would want to get the Tranquil boots, but you just need to position yourself. So boots of speed, he's good to go.
The rest of his income can go towards spam out those obs and sentries. You're gonna need them against the Zeus. So they keep Ace in the lane. Even with Yang spamming out these stuns, everybody farming reasonably well, apart from the TA, who's probably the big outlier. But Ori will dip back into the jungle to keep that net worth flowing in at the very least. Fata looking like he's absolutely crushing it in that mid lane. PPD hunting the Zeus. He's gonna sneak the bounty runes. I don't think...
Ooh, it's gonna be 4...
No, is it?
4-0. Yes, it is.
Damn. PPD with a double. Real nice bonus for there for NIP. Laning stage going very well. 2k net worth lead already at 4-1. Top lane sustaining through all of that burst.
PPD even took 1 point in Curse of Avernus with Orb of Venom that's extra slow. And every single time Wraith King comes closer, like, he's gonna hit him. Clarities are so good on a batter because you can just spam miscoiled, it doesn't get cancelled.
Yeah, when they made that change, I thought Slark may be a hero again, and how wrong I was. Being able to use Clarity while Dark Pacting, miscoiling, self-damaging. Pretty much slowing down now. NIP, not forcing any kind of aggression, waiting for Vici to make plays towards them. And Yang looks like he's overstepped again. Phantom Rush forward and down he goes. NIP just literally waiting for these denies to come out from PPD, and Fade also chased down by Ace. A couple more punches with the illusions and the hero will get a double kill for your Phantom Lancer in that top lane.
Very nice micromanagement by Phantom Lancer there. Body blocking and hitting him at the same time. Now he has a magic wand, the full raid band, Orb of Venom, and almost power treads mid lane though. Yeah,
the big rotation. They've brought a number of heroes to defeat Fata's Monkey King. They do get the kill, and Sax has jumped in aggressively. PPD's hunting DY down to the south, finds the takedown, and he's on a killing spree as Saxa, no points in phase shift. Yang was trying to bait it out with the Wraithfire Blast.
They even get the Observer Ward, so really valuable rotation from
was that a
two
new one?
off-laners. Yeah. Templar Assassin was struggling, so they needed to bring numbers. And top lane is not going well for them.
They've got a dust down bottom, DY pumping it 3-3 with a little bit of damage here and there. Dust is going to wear off soon though, and it looks like Sand King perfectly fine. Even has a sentry in hand to deal with DY, as well as that Quelling Blade to quickly snipe it out. Goes for the Burst Strike Sandstorm play. Sentry ward down from DY, so he does have that vision of 3-3, but he's stuck in the trees, he's caught and trapped, and 3-3 gets blown up just before he can take out the Witch Doctor. Really nicely done by the Sand King, but the rotation from Vici just a little bit too snappy. As top, we do lose Yang to Ace, and PPD yet again. Wraith King having some real struggles.
This top lane is gone from bad to disaster.
To atrocious.
Yeah, and that's 1 point of Curse, also putting pressure on the tower. Phantom Lancer is level 6, a lot of illusions, and I don't think they can lane here anymore.
Again, the dust down bottom, and they bring Fade to launch this magical nuke damage in, but with Saxa's rotation this time, it's a turnaround the other way, and NIP throw the epicenter forward, but Spectre has managed to dance away from danger. Fade, right-click down, and a double kill for Saxa as Maledict ticks down the 3-3 Sand King, and Paparazzi holding onto that dagger. Doesn't want to commit for Saxa with such low HP, even with a couple of one charges.
For Spectre, she has Haunt ready if they want to make a move on top lane, maybe bring 2 more heroes and then try to outnumber them with Spectre's Haunt.
Tower is under attack.
Fade closing in on Arcane Boots. Not had a spectacular time so far. As Yang, he's got Phase Wand and he's moving reasonably quickly into the hand of Midas. I mean, he's 0-3-3, but
Dire are scanning.
he's still farming pretty well. And he's got plenty of Skelly charges to go and farm the jungle if needs be. Oh, go on, PPD, snipe it, kill the Satyr. Hey, missed coil. What a spell.
Abaddon usually struggles with the levels, and now PPD's level 6 before any tome. So even if he gets a tome, that's going to be huge for him.
He's a quarter of the way through level 6 as well. Looking pretty hot. It's 3-3. What's he up to? Tranquils. Oh, wait.
They want to kill top.
They want to go double blink here, it looks like. Puck is very much on its way to Blink Dagger, halfway towards it. Sand King making his way as well. So that timing around the initiation of NIP, potentially with the Monkey King Echo Saber. Maybe the PL Diffusal Blade if he's able to farm it up fast enough. And at this rate, it looks like he might be able to. NIP have a very strong kind of double initiation timing with the Puck and the Sand King. Turn around onto the Witch Doctor and back into that Invis under Sandstorm. PPD looking to snipe out the Witch Doctor here maybe with the shield, the missed coil spam. DY though has that Voodoo Restoration and now a TP. Orb forward, Waning Rift there, not quite enough damage to finish off the Witch Doctor as
That's a
DD
DD
Fata. Monkey King arriving, chasing down Paparazzi, gets him with a Boundless Strike. Does 3-3 have a stun? He does, but it's level 1. The range on that is puny, pathetic.
A lot of heroes showing bottom, so they try to make something happen on a top lane with this Siege Creep spawn, but not enough damage. How much net worth does TA has? 4,000? Alright.
Yeah, 700, 800 behind the Monkey King. She can, of course, start farming Ancients, farming jungle. As Yang makes a move on top. 3-3. Burst down a little bit here. If they hit him with a trap, well, don't even need to. They had that Zeus ulti to give the vision. Perfect combination with Yang and Ori there as well. As a level 8 Wraith King currently does have a point held in case he wants Reincarnation to be used up in his top lane on PPD. He didn't quite get the suicide there. Doesn't have the mana for another miscoil either, so they haunt forward. Looking for PPD in the back, but they've also got Ace at the front. Phantom Lancer brought to his knees, and Peter Pandam follows him to the grave.
I talked about them bringing numbers, didn't expect them to have 5 heroes on top, and this should be the tower for Vici Gaming. It's still gonna be able to defend the bottom tower. Wraith King will recover, has that phase boots, working towards Hand of Midas. And the Witch Doctor is on warding expedition, because they just took the tier 1 tower down. They want to have aggressive wards, so they can try to find people when they're jungling.
That is Haunt and Thunder God's Wrath used. Oh, Saxa get caught by the Maledict and the cast. There's a lot of damage from the Witch Doctor.
He's dead. He doesn't have a point in phase shift.
You're right, and stick charges are all done. Saxa drops. Still well on his way towards that blink at 1,800 gold saved up in the bank. But DY with a real nice snipe there onto the Puck. We still should have this kind of coalescence, the synchronization of item progression from NIP. As long as they don't give away any further kills in the next minute and a half, 2 minutes or so. Fata will be able to finish off that Echo Saber. The double blinks should be coming. How close is Sand King to his blink, actually? Should be getting there.
700 gold away. But Paparazzi, he's farming not the best. I've seen him farming better, but in this kind of a scenario, it's still good. And you have TA plus a Wraith King and Zeus, so you can make a lot of action happening. Also, every single time the Haunt is up, 33 getting caught once again.
Oh. killed just before Epicenter comes out as well. DY with a nice dust.
Tower is under attack.
Now, Wraith King, Phase Boots, Midas. If your Spectre's going Radiance, is it going to be the build you talked about with the
Yeah,
Armlet
Deso,
Deso?
Blink. I don't think he's going to go for Armlet since he already has attack speed from Hand of Midas.
What about Drums, Blink? Could you go back for a Drums here after Midas? Or do you just want to buy big items from here on out?
I would go for Blink and Deso here.
Okay.
Let's see what he decides to go for.
Is it,
But nah, he's not going to go Deso, sorry, because
He's a position
Templar
3.
Assassin is building a Deso, so he can basically build whatever he wants.
it's
It's a Blink Dagger. They need initiation besides Templar Assassin.
I think we both agree that Blink Dagger is definitely going to be there for the Wraith King, right? I think the other item decisions are, they're not awkward, they're just
Mjolnir could be good.
there's just
they
so
have
many
some
good
kind of-
items, right?
Some kind of ways of dealing with these illusions from Phantom Lancer.
Even as a position 3, you know, you're thinking Yang maybe could go for a Crimson Guard at some point. They don't have anyone else to really buy these aura items or teamfight items. As 3-3 gets jumped by Ori. Double damage rune absolutely slays him. Dominating Templar Assassin now as they do catch Fanta with the Maledict. They had a bit of vision going up onto that high ground. Really nicely done by DY with a Death Ward. Ori is enabled to get a double kill. They do dive mid, looking for the catch on Fade, but no stuns to cancel that TP. And Ori's arrival with a quick blink back doesn't allow himself to be caught by the puck.
Considering how bad of a laning
Ripping through his armor, does get a kill on DY to begin with. Ori goes for the TP out very wisely there from that Templar Assassin.
And he actually decided to go for a Blink Dagger, which I think is a correct choice here, because they needed some follow-up hero that plays with Templar Assassin. Also, she's getting closer to that Deso, which opens up the Roche for them, so if they can grab a kill or two, they can easily turn it into Roche. They don't necessarily have to rush it once the Deso is up, but this Radiance on
Be bunkered down in their base.
a lot of Skellies on top. I'm not sure if NIP can defend that one. It's a tier 2 tower on top, doesn't mean that much. On Spectre, you have Blink Dagger on TA and the Deso, and they want to take this fight. Same goes for NIP, because they are ready. As you mentioned, the Pipe, 2 Diffusal Blades, the Burn Mana on this Raid King.
PPD does have the borrowed time back up again. It gets popped out by that massive Thunderbolt. Yang going for 3-3 with the help of the Maledict and the Cask bouncing between them. Ace will just have to bail on this, run and hide as Ori finds a snipe on PPD, but they do haunt down towards bottom, looking for Ace. Phantom Lancer needs to run and hide. A Monkey King. Are you going to Wukongs? Are you going to fight into this? You're 2 versus 4. NIP, what's happening? You're jumping with Sax's Puck with the Dream Caller 3. The Fanta Boundless Strike cancelled out. Now finally gets the takedown onto Yang and DY, but Ninjas in Pyjamas taking an absolutely atrocious team fight.
Yeah, first they decided to go for a Raid King who has ulti, didn't burn his mana fast enough with the PL illusion, so Reincarnation was there. Couple of TPs to a shrine, managed to grab a kill, and Zeus, once he uses that ulti, he shows where enemy heroes are, so you can know whether you need to bring numbers, and then Spectre uses a haunt. Suddenly the fight is over.
And Zeus now sitting 1,000 gold away from the Aghanim Scepter. He's going to bring even more of what you just said, even more of that vision, even more of that zonal control with the Nimbus that Fade will have in only a matter of minutes, honestly. This position for Zeus, reasonably well farmed.
Now, Tome of Knowledge dropped. They bought the Tome for Raid King since they saw 2 Diffusal Blades. They want to get him to level 20 to give him that no Reincarnation mana cost.
PPD, clipped by the dagger. Trap slow. Fata will delay that TA's push forward, and they use the Dream Call out on her as well. 3-3's arrival will look to defend that middle tier 1. Without Blink Dagger, though, it is a difficult prospect for 3-3 to get the initiations he needs.
They don't want to take a fight right now because Spectre's Haunt is down and Zeus ulti ready. They're waiting for that Aghanim Scepter plus Spectre Haunt, and then they're gonna take a next fight, turn it into Roche Pit.
Win the game.
Yeah. Turn it into Roche Pit like they're magicians.
Imagine if Aghanim Scepter just spawns Roshan. Oh, deny on the observer board. Ori, you monster. Little moves like that get me going, Lacoste. Denying observer wards. Beautiful.
Denying your
stuff
own
like
barracks.
that. Giving a no. Definitely not. Giving a clarity to the Spectre. Nice Witch Doctor. Good buddy. Yang down to half HP and no mana. Removed from the game.
His middle tower is under attack.
Not a place to be. Maybe he
Most
tried to
certainly
bait something up, but the whole squad showed, and the Spectre had a haunt, they had Zeus ulti, the rest of the team was not there.
He just face tanked NIP. Walked up high ground, said hello. Unfortunately, wrong neighborhood. Saxa, Ace, PPD, all in their jungle, and there is the smoke. They are moving forward. The trouble is they've lost Fata to the Nimbus mid lane, as well as the Death Ward. The two supports pairing up to get a kill on a core hero. We saw this yesterday from, Sand King AA, right? Now we're seeing it from Zeus Witch Doctor, global prowess from his Vici Gaming side. 19-15 with a 6k lead. They will swing into Roche, like you mentioned. Yet again, these timings coming together for the Chinese squad. Contest from NIP is coming, though, as PPD sprints forward towards that bounty rune spot. He's going to get caught here. 3-3 and Sax are both setting up for a nice burrow epi. Dreamcall is down onto 2 or 3, but the Nimbus has zoned them all out now. They can't enter the fight from the east, so Ace has to come from the south. Ori very low on HP. Doesn't have refraction or meld, but they can't finish her off. And now Ace is sprinting back out in a way. With the hood up, he's a little bit tankier than they would expect, but Wraith King just slaps him into the ground. 3-3 with nothing to do after the buyback. Just got to bail on it.
That's a dieback from Fata. There's no way NIP is taking this fight. They need a good Wukong's command. There's no blink initiation on him. So they're not going to catch Zeus in the backlines, which means he's going to use Lightning Bolt multiple times, Nimbus. It's really tough game for NIP. I like to talk about how Team A will get back into the game. They have very limited options right now. One of the plays that they could do, maybe try to, if they don't kill Roche right now, try to sneak in and take the Roche, but Vici Gaming are gonna do it. Templar Assassin, Deso, getting closer to her BKB.
And they always have TA traps in the pit as well. So sneaking Roche pretty difficult for them. And I'm just wondering, thinking back to this Sand King who had 1,600 gold. Saxa, he's jumped in, the Dream Call, the Burrow Strike, in they go. But Age is already grabbed up by Ori, and Saxa will...
The difference, to be honest. Like, he needed to tank up, fight with the team.
Structures are fortified.
Fata returning. Defend that bottom tier 1. On the exit, though, Vici Gaming, they can lay down traps to scout any kind of advance from Ninjas in Pyjamas. They even jump forward with Yang. Not a care in the world. Immediate dismissal of the Sand King. Down he goes. The Dream Call catches Zeus and TA. But where's the follow-through? The Phantom Lancer wants nothing to do with this, and the Wukong's command from Fata will force them to fight inside the circle. Yang retreating up to the north. They're trying to deal with the Monkey King down south, though. It looks like PPD and Fata both falling. That's it. Ori's beyond godlike. Absolutely unstoppable. Saxo gets clipped by the trap, taken out by the Meld Strikes. And Ori needs just one more hit, potentially. 2 more. Gonna get dodged by Sax's little blink down to that low ground, but Paparazzi's clearing up house elsewhere.
They might call this game. Like, they didn't take any tier 3s, but this game feels completely over. There's no comeback potential. This Phantom Lancer is dying way too quickly. And this Aghanim Scepter as well on Wraith King. You see, Witch Doctor died, but he still gets a couple of seconds of that healing to help his teammates.
Keep that Voodoo Restoration going. And Paparazzi here as well, going straight into Butterfly, realizing that the only threat to his life is, Phantom Lancer and Monkey King, really. Since this Puck and Sand King haven't had a particularly good game. And now the pressure comes. Bot lane, mid lane, top lane, every side of the map pushing in towards NIP. TA with that Aegis for another 2 minutes or so, 2.5 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Should be plenty of time for Vici Gaming to set up the map how they want it. They've got no vision right now, apart from one down south near that bottom bounty rune. Oh, there we go. They're starting to plonk down the wards as they move along and look to make that high ground push happen.
You're playing against Zeus TA, which means in a losing game, you're gonna lack vision.
Yeah. NIP having a few struggles in that regard.
They want to
sure.
smoke, I think, and try to try to do something because they know if they just sit in the base, they're gonna get out-farmed. It's gonna get to that one point where they just lose the game without even taking
Look
a
at
fight.
Yang. He is all alone with the help of the Nimbus. Looks like he'll be
He's out
able...
of mana, but has 17 sticks.
Hey, he's got the stick charges to pop now as well, so he can reincarnate a little further back. He's going to get mana given to him anyway. And up we go, reincarnation is there. Sax has blinked onto the Zeus. Nice little jump there. Fada can get the damage in, but the Death Ward, it's not been cancelled. It just shreds him. 3-3 didn't get the burrow into the Witch Doctor. Goes for the epicenter now, but it's the main fight towards the north, where Ace will doppelganger away from the Wraithfire Blast. Ori, unfortunately, has his number. Meld struck, taken out, and 3-3, pretty much last man standing in this fight. Puck doesn't stand a damn chance. Oh, Sax is slippery on that puck. Does manage to slide away from danger. But Vici Gaming very much know they can push into that mid-tier 3 with the help of Yang and DY. They clear up 3-3 Sanking. The creep wave has died, though. They tried to defend it. They don't have creeps anymore in that mid lane, but they will look to try and take the tier 3.
Sax are just trying to cut the wave with the last illusory orb, but the bottom lane is pushing as well, getting closer. They can't kill it through the glyph. They need the creep wave.
They can kill Saxa, though. Destroyed by Yang's jump in. The Nimbus there, of course, helping out significantly.
And the bottom wave pushed in, which means no glyph.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Fata. No BKB. Does have the level 2 Wukongs. Yang makes the jump initially onto Ace. Already a quarter of his HP gone. They turn onto the Wraith King now. Looks like the rest of Vici Gaming trying to make a soft retreat. They turn onto 3-3. There we go. They've grouped up. They've pummeled him. And this Wraith King's 1v3ing. Fata Ace can't deal with Yang at all. Ace is just going to have to doppelganger back to the fountain at this point and call the G's. NIP. This one seems pretty over. A beyond godlike triple kill for Ori. 36-16, a 31,000 net worth lead, and there it is. PPD calls it.
Once again, a very nice performance by Vici Gaming. Nice drafting, and even though Ori didn't have a good laning stage, he still managed to bounce back, and did he end up being godlike? Yeah, without a single death in that game. Unbelievable.
14-0-13 on that Templar Assassin.
Great cast, gentlemen. And I gotta say, Templar Assassin, that hero is a first phase pick and ban now. I'm convinced. I mean, you know, they pick it up in the first phase, they respond with a Monkey King on an IP saying like, you know, this is a lane counter. And it was. It did pretty well in the lane. It kind of shut the TA down for a little bit, but TA's just like, all right, no problems. I'm just gonna hit the jungle. We're Radiant side, no problems. Farming so quickly, coming back into the game, and then some. And as you say,